Gabe, it's your mom. You should come out. You've been there for so long.
Even more bones than last time. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone.
Once upon a time, in a dense European forest shrouded in mystery, a man embarked on a journey astride his trusty motorcycle. His purpose was uncertain, and as he traversed the winding path, the daylight gradually surrendered to the encroaching darkness. Having covered an extensive distance, he realized something was amiss. The prominent tree that should have marked his way was conspicuously absent. Could it be that he had lost his way amidst the eerie wilderness? In the midst of deciding which path to take, he was jolted by an unsettling and unearthly sight. A figure emerged from the shadows, a spectral being clothed in ethereal white, its eyes gleaming like twin stars. It was advancing towards him with an eerie grace, a surreal presence that defied the logic of the forest. Without a moment's hesitation, he ignited the engine, the roar of the motorcycle tearing through the hushed atmosphere. A young person, around 25 years old, claimed to hear strange and irrational noises in their house. Initially, they didn't pay much attention to these sounds, but eventually, by chance, they recorded incredibly eerie images. They were in the middle of recording a video of playing their musical instrument when suddenly a very loud noise started playing. They put their instrument aside and went outside the room to find the source of this noise.
Hallo?
With every passing moment, their breathing became more rapid and intense, and its intensity kept increasing. The bizarre and terrifying sounds grew louder and louder. Still, they continued to follow these sounds, determined to capture them on video. From the bedroom where the light had been turned off, the sound of a television began to play, and a voice similar to that of a human was heard. They entered the room and turned off the TV. However, the sounds they heard suddenly reached their maximum intensity, causing them to flee the house, abruptly stopping the video recording.
Gabe? Gabe, it's your mom. You should come out. You've been there for so long. Gabe, come out.
A young girl who captured this video claims that the voice calling her from outside the room isn't her mother's. In quick succession, there's knocking from behind the door, and the girl's name is called out. This request is repeated in such a way that the knocking and the calls overlap, urging her to come outside. This scenario unfolds until halfway through the clip, when the girl rushes towards the door and slams it shut with haste.
Gabe, it's your mother. You should come out.
Then what's your name then?
After a while, the eerie sound resumes. However, the chilling aspect here is that a human never repeats one or two sentences in such rapid succession and with such frequency. Additionally, no one typically knocks on a door in such a consistent pattern. Do you think this occurrence could be related to skinwalkers? If you're not familiar with them, skinwalkers are terrifying beings with the ability to imitate and produce human-like sounds. They can also transform into other creatures. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Towards the end of the clip, the young girl asks a question, and just as she mentions her name, there's a horrifying knock, abruptly cutting off the video. In this clip, a woman who recorded the video at 3 a.m. claimed there was no wind outside the house, yet there was a consistent knocking in her backyard, as if something was repeatedly tapping on something. She approaches the window and starts recording. She notices a humanoid figure and goes back to fetch a stronger flashlight to get a better look at this unidentified being. Just as she returns, there's no sound coming from the door, and there's no presence outside. After a few moments, this clip dates back a few years and has garnered significant attention on the internet, sparking discussions and debates. Precisely as the door swings open, a horrifying entity briefly reveals itself before disappearing once more. In that very moment, the two individuals immediately flee in terror. In the annals of the internet's enigmatic tales, these videos stand as eerie testaments to the unexplained. Through the veil of time, their unsettling resonance has captivated audiences and sparked vivid debates. As the footage rolls to an end, one cannot help but wonder about the mysteries that continue to dwell just beyond our understanding.